Got me ready for the next person.
Yeah, I don't know who she is though. I mean,
like, it's not like she's my hair or anything.
no,
Or it's not like she created this whole
thing.
thing.
She didn't get as involved in poetry in any way.
So lazy.
She didn't do anything. She broke her foot the other day.
Liability,
She
if
is.
anything.
Yeah.
Sam.
Hiya. Every time I come here, where are you? You're in there. You build me up so much and then I feel a lot of pressure. My first poem is one that I haven't ever performed. I know. Pretty fucking exciting. I've been noticing something creeping into my life. A force much bigger than me, much more complicated. It's taking over and there's no one to protect me. Google is taking over my life. It owns me. Everywhere I look, Google's there. Even when I think I don't need help, it's there. Want to ask me a question? No, Google. Well, okay. It knows me so well, it finishes my sentences. At first, Google was clingy. It made sure I wasn't using Ask Jeeves or, God forbid, Bing. But after a while, I started using it without realising. I use my Android phone. Google owns that. Watching my favourite YouTube videos. Google owns that. Writing my dissertation on Quick Office. Oh, hey there, Google. Google is hounding me. It's reading my emails, recording my sleep patterns, giving me advice on dating, but only showing me results that make me nervous, so I'll never leave. Google tells me I have a brain tumour when I just have a headache. And reads my blog on a regular basis. I even wrote this poem on Google Docs. I watch TV through Google Chromecast. I don't need to go travelling anymore because Google Earth can show me what I'm missing. I never get lost because Google Maps got my back. I can even street view my crush's house, hoping they caught them undressing through the window. Google has made stalking easy and accessible. And I can't leave Google. I don't know a life without it anymore. And Google loves me. I know it does. And I hear what you're saying. You can't have a relationship with a search engine. Well, it's 2016, people. Stop being so close-minded. If I have a problem, Google's there to solve it. If I need to share something with a friend, Google's got it covered. There's enough of Google to go around, so I never have to be jealous. But that's not always enough for Google, because it dreads the day I ever move to Bing. Thank you. I'm going to do a poem that is for Rory. You won't. I'll give you the title. It's called Apology to My Vagina. It's not because of anything that you're thinking. It's just because he squirms every time I do it. I love it. This is an apology to you, my vagina. And I'd love to look you in the eye while I say this, but it's not physically possible. But here goes anyway. I've messed you about. I've not been dedicated enough to you, or shown you the love you deserve. But that stops now. It's all candlelit dinners and long, sensuous baths for you now. It started pretty young. After I realised I didn't just have a smooth bit like my Barbies. I was fascinated by you. My flashy pencil case. Though I didn't try and stick crayons up you. And I was too scared to touch you directly, it's always through pants. Vagina by proxy. And I don't know how I found this out, but I realised that at 8 years old, if I shoved a book hard enough between my legs, it felt quite nice. Now, you can't call yourself a book lover unless you've met a good one. Enid Blyton hardbacks were good. But the sexiest book we had was the Collins Family Encyclopedia. The first time I had an orgasm, it was an accident, and I thought I was dying. I was desperately trying to stop the feeling because I didn't want my mum to find me dead with no knickers or trousers on. I had no idea what an orgasm was, and I thought you might get pregnant from it. I was like, how am I going to tell my parents I'm pregnant? I'm 8. I'm really sorry about all those table corners I ran into. Unfortunately, they line up perfectly with my funny bone. I'm sorry for all the hairstyles, or lack of, I've given you. Particularly waxing, I felt like my vagina had actually been ripped off. I'm sorry about the time I plaited it. Because I thought it would be funny. It was just painful, and nobody saw it anyway because my housemates declined a viewing. I apologise for comparing you to others and thinking you weren't normal. I'm sorry for not doing enough kegels. I know it wasn't your fault all those times I laughed a little too hard and a bit of wee came out. But I promise to make you a vagina of steel in the future. Thank you.